This is the 2014 Jeep Grand Cherokee. This is an Overland trim, and there's 5 different trim levels that come in the new Jeep Grand Cherokee. There's also a new diesel engine. That's big news, but this particular one has a 3.6 litre V6. You can also go up to that 5.7 litre Hemi engine. Now, there's been some significant restyles for 2014, starting with the outside. Check out this outside. Every single trim level has a different looking grille. Whether it's just the paint or the chrome, you can tell the difference between the cars by just looking at them. And don't forget, this is the most awarded SUV ever, and Jeep are very proud of that. In fact, some car companies have challenged them on that, and guess what? Jeep still came out as the winner, as the most awarded SUV of all time. Not only does it look good and hold your whole family, but it's also extremely capable on and off-road. This car has great engineering changes on the inside for 2014. They've completely changed all the electronics. But wait until you see what they've done with the interior decor. It might be really hard to see some of the colors on the inside on camera, so for me to explain it might be a better way to go. But what Jeep did is they took pictures of several areas around the world, like Mount Vesuvius and canyons, that type of thing, and they matched the colors on the inside of their vehicles to those pictures. So for instance, take a look at these seats. This is the blue dark lava rock. Here is the redder sky rock, and you can tell the nice white trim is actually the same color from a picture that Jeep took of the Vesuvius area. Now the browns and the blues all work together with the real style wood grain here. This isn't some shiny piece of plastic that's been put in the car. It actually has rivets and bumps. In fact, the whole interior engineering team of Jeep spent years trying to update their interiors, and they've finally found the interior that takes Jeep outside of that mundane, smelly plastic look to be a luxury interior that competes with some of the best in the business. All right, they've thought about a lot when they designed the rear of the vehicle. First of all, it's fairly high, so if you have heavy boxes you're bringing from Home Depot, you don't have to bend down and put them into the car. Underneath, it actually is a full-size spare in the back here, which is very easy to get to. You don't have to screw it down from underneath the car. But look at all this extra storage space. This storage space is around the tire. They didn't waste it. They also supply you with useful things like cargo nets, and if you ever buy 2-liter soda bottles, you know how important these are. Now, I'm a small guy, some like to call me hobbit size, 5'4", and often it's hard for me to reach some of these car trunks to actually close them. So what they've done is on the inside, look at this, there's a button right here for those shorter stature people who can actually press it now and just close the trunk without having to reach up and pull it down or find a button that's too high. Now, the vehicle we're driving today, the Grand Cherokee engine, is a 5.7 litre V8. It also comes in a 3.6 litre V6, which gets 296 horsepower. For the Hemi, the V8 version, there's 360 horsepower. And if you go to the diesel, you're looking at a 240 horsepower with a 420 pounds-feet of torque. Now, there's some significant engine choices in this vehicle. Getting it on the road and having it perform for you will really tell you which engine will be right for your needs. A major change on this car is the electronics, and they have their latest version of the Uconnect. You can have a Wi-Fi hotspot, which actually is embedded into the car. It also gives you the apps capability, which you can download, plus everything else that you could possibly want in your car, including a hard drive to put all your music on. The electronics of this car are everything you'd expect from a high-end vehicle, but it's the driving dynamics which are outstanding. Not only is this fun to drive off-road and can really do some capable things through mud, ice, snow, and gravel, but this vehicle is also a lot of fun to drive on-road. And that is, the acceleration from this V8 Hemi engine is amazing. Plus, one thing I'll tell you about it which will astound you is it does tow 7,400 pounds of weight, which means not only can you rack this up on the track, have a great time off-road, but you can also take it on camping trips with the whole family and tow your trailer behind it as well. The car is not cheap. The starting price for the Grand Cherokee Overland version that we're driving is actually $45,000 and change. However, I'll tell you, when you match it up against a lot of the competition, this car is a solid buy. And don't forget, built in Detroit. This vehicle is an outstanding buy, which is made and sold in America.